Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is part of the Creators Helping Creators series that I'm making. And in this one here, it's this video right here, which currently has 0 views because it just finished uploading. But what I want to do is I want to talk about something I touched at the end of this video. This video is why I unsubscribe from channels. And if you look at that video, you'll know why. Is because the channel is dead. It's no, I subscribed to a channel. YouTube purged the channel because that channel was in violation of terms of service. They're part of the purge kind of process, and they're gone. So I find them on my YouTube channel over here, and I get rid of them. I unsubscribe from the dead channel because they're taking up a space, or they're probably taking up a space on my list. Now, one of the things I want to point out here, they show, if you look at the subscription things on the YouTube home channel, it says youtube.com because we're logged in over here. You see my icon in the top right over here. Because I'm logged in, they're going to show you my subscriptions. So these are my subscriptions that I've, of channels I've subscribed to. But there's something else I picked up while I was making that video that I wanted to point out in this video here before I get into going forward, all right? This normally says, hey, look, you can see 994. Why 994? I don't know. But they're going to show you 994 additional channels that you're subscribed to. That is not necessarily all of the channels you're subscribed to. And I want to use this as a perfect example because this is hashtag I am a creator. That's one of James Cox's channels. And I want to slide down here to James Cox for a minute because that's another, James Cox is a channel that he has. And we're looking here, and James Cox as a channel doesn't show up, right? So let's go over here and see if we can find James Cox channel. Yeah, we do. And yes, I am subscribed to him, but yet he doesn't show up over here in my list of channels I'm subscribed to, right? Crazy, right? But that's the way it is. And I want to use another one because, and it's very convenient because Jane from Life with Ken and Jane is listed right here. But if we slide down to the L's, zip right past it, and we look for Life with, we'll find Life with somebody over here. L-I-F, okay, Lifetime, Life, but we don't see Life with Ken and Jane. You don't see Life with Ken and Jane right here. Well, I know I'm subscribed to them, so let's check them out. Life with Ken, all right, and Jane. There she is right down there, Ken and Jane. And we punch that up, and yes, indeed, I am actually subscribed to Life with Ken and Jane. As a matter of fact, I spent a lot of time over their channel, and they stop by and visit me. So we actually, we hang out as far as YouTube goes. And here we go, because as you see, they're out in the desert, and I'm in South Florida, or Central Florida. But anyways, so we are subscribed together. I'm subscribed to their channel, and they don't show up in my list of people who I'm subscribed to. Neither did James Cox. So what I'm saying is, even though it says 994 more, I've said in a number of videos that I am subscribed to a lot more than that, and I am. They don't show us all. They'll just randomly pick 994 of them to show us, and that's all we get to look at. So, just something to keep in mind. Now, in this video here, what I want to talk about is going forward, because I addressed the 4K, 1K issue, and I can do that with a, let's go ahead and go to, we'll get rid of this one here. We'll go to a new page here, and I want to look at the detailed statistics on my Social Blade. Now, this is basically just an idea thing. It's not actual perfection, as we all know. But I want to talk about here again is the total subscribers, right? This was before, this is the 4K, 1K period right here. Okay, so that's 4K, 1K right there. This is my organic growth prior to 4K, 1K. And then after that, and I stopped hardcore networking because this is a hardcore networking period of time for me. And then after that, I get another organic growth angle. But the rate of growth here is less than the rate of growth here. This is slightly better overall. Now, except for this unfortunate, hardcore networking period of time where I had to build up the subscriber base to get remonetized, this is indication, if you kind of interpolate this would be more of a curve like this, more of a gentle sloping curve rather than this big jump right here. Would have taken me a little bit longer to get to 1,000 subscribers, but I probably would have got there eventually, just doing a lighter handed version of networking, right? So let's get back over here and look at a couple of channels, because I'm going to show you 10 different channels here. I believe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, so I'm going to look at like 10 different channels real quick and show you the types of channels I'll be networking with going forward. All right, so in the past, during that hardcore networking period of time, I would give people more of a benefit of the doubt. So going forward, because I'm not hardcore networking anymore, I really actually stopped that. but I still didn't have like, well, who do I want to network with? How do I want to network with them? Who do I want to, because it's more of a professional level kind of, situation now. I don't want to just try to grow my channel just for the sake of getting remonetized. I want to grow a solid growth rate for my channel, and I want it to happen with other channels that are kind of like-minded. So for that continued growth and continued me subscribing to other people, unlike my previous video where I said, this is how I subscribe to you, and I went through the process of what I did, I've now actually added specific criteria that I want to follow, and some of that information came from some of you along with other ideas that I had myself. So, shuffling all together, taking the best ideas from everybody, putting them all together. These are the types of channels that I would want to subscribe to going forward, and maybe that might be helpful to you, maybe not. Everybody's a free spirit, free agent. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do it. I'd say don't get caught in doing anything wrong. And then if you want to be a little bit more selective, this is an idea of maybe how you want to have your channel set up if you want to be a professional growing channel and actually give it a run for your money kind of thing. And I'll give you an idea. This channel right here, this Evan and Caitlin thing, you can watch this video and it says how they grew to 100,000. I did not find this video very useful at all. I thought it was kind of canned. It was jump cut edited a lot. I think that, if somebody spent more time with it and everything else, I could have made a more polished video out of it. Nothing against any of the people involved in it. I just didn't, for my eyes, it was upsetting to me for my eyes. The way they jump cut edited, some of them were just too quick of a jump, and they're too, almost shocking. A jump cut can be shocking. So anyways, which is why I don't normally do edits at all. But anyways, so, but there's a great couple and everything. They have a great channel, and they grew they did things to grow very well. But I didn't necessarily see a wide open transparency. This is step one, this is step two, this is step three. So for me, the video was not worth very much. The other thing is, it didn't take them long to get to 100,000. I think a year, maybe a little bit more than a year, if that, and they hit the 100,000. That's great for their channel. But I think that, a channel that grows over, they know what they're doing along the way, and they can actually positively see the evolutionary change. I think that they're going to have a stronger 100,000 than maybe these guys here. They have a great 100,000. No argument about that. I'm not taking anything away from anybody. But I think if you took a little bit more time, like kind of the overnight success. Yeah, I knew I was an overnight success. It just took me 20 years to get here, kind of thing. If you know what I mean. Okay. So let's talk about the channels that I would subscribe to going forward. I'm going to give you a couple of examples here. Let's talk about Rachel over at AchelTheGreat. I met her somehow along the way in the comment section of my video, or I found her comment under somebody else's video, and I went and looked at her channel. And you look at her homepage, which is great. She has her home. Now, by the way, this is a great looking homepage. And the next one is another channel I am subscribed to. All of these channels I'm subscribed to, and I would be, and they are the type of channels I would go subscribe to going forward. Let's look at them one by one. And then we look at AchelTheGreat's homepage, and the first thing I see is obviously she's making original videos. She's not spamming, scamming. She's not a dirty, rotten scoundrel. She's doing the right thing the right way, and she's putting her heart and soul into it, and she's doing a great job. Her videos are professional, they're polished, and I just love her channel. She is not, she makes videos on a different subject matter than what I do, but I learn from her and I learn from her videos. I can see her tips, tricks, techniques, what she's doing, how she's doing it, from lighting to focus to camera, all this stuff. And that to me is very important for me, to get that information out, from other channels that I watch, all right? We learn from each other. It's creators helping creators. Even though we're not like speaking to each other and getting the job done that way, we can watch, observe, take mental note, and apply things that we are learning from other people's channels. And that's a fantastic thing. The other thing that I look for, YouTube loves playlists. So if you have playlists set up on your channel, that's great. She does, okay? I would not take anything away from a channel if they did not have playlists, but somewhere in my comments to them, underneath one of their videos, I would suggest that they make playlists. But this is a big winner for me. You've got to, for me, going forward, all right? Nothing against anybody. Do whatever you want, however you want to do it. But this is the list of people that AchelTheGreat is subscribed to. So these are channels that she is subscribed to, all right? So basically, as far as a professional channel, networking with other people, getting the job done every day, every way, this is the kind of channel that I want to be supporting and be subscribed with, because here's a whole list of people who, if I'm looking at them, it says, here's somebody I'm subscribed to, Sticky Buds 420. Where are you, Sticky Buds? I haven't seen you in a while. I keep going back to your channel. I'm going to check you out again and spend some time. He has a gaming channel, by the way, and he's down under. I believe he's in Australia. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sticky Buds. Anyway, so, but, we'll see some, here's somebody else I'm subscribed to, and then other people who I am not subscribed to, right? So, and then by the way, these are not always correct too. Sometimes you'll see somebody that it says subscribe and you are subscribed. You go to their channel, check them out, and you're already subscribed to them. Thank you, YouTube. But anyway, so, but here's a whole list of people that are probably, sort of kind of like-minded and wanting to have a professional YouTube channel. Here's Jen Spice, a great channel as well. Check her out. And then that's somebody that AchelTheGreat is also subscribed to. And she makes candles and stuff, all right? So check her out. So AchelTheGreat, great channel. She has channels, pardon me, and she lists the other channels that she is subscribed to. To me, this is a professional level channel. Somebody who wants to be in there, get the game done, get the job done, legally, morally, ethically, and basically be a professional network and getting the job done. And I greatly, greatly appreciate that. She's got a fantastic channel. Now, BeeBee's Funtastic Adventures is another channel. And oddly enough, this is the channel that made that comment on there that I kind of jumped all over because they didn't know who I was, who I am, what I'm all about. They didn't know. They, saw something. They saw my comments on somebody else's channel and just took it the wrong way. But they're a great channel. I went to their channel. I looked at their, look at their homepage. Their banner isn't set up. They don't have this thing here set up, the image, for their channel, and the rest of their homepage isn't set up yet. These are things that are easy to take care of, so they'll be taking care of that, I'm sure, in no time. But I go to their videos page, because even if it says there's no content on the channel or nothing recent, I still go look at the videos page. I do it every time, and I go check them out. And instantly I saw, hey, these are original videos made by the creator of the channel. They're absolutely positively not spamming, scamming. They're not dirty, rotten scoundrels. They're sharing information that, in all honesty, just like Boomin' Bigs TV, they have cruise ship information and travel adventures. It's great stuff. Another thing I noticed about this channel is they have connections with BWI, that's Baltimore Washington International Airport, and my wife and I used to fly up there to visit family at the same place. They also have a video of a plane where they're landing in Fort Lauderdale. Let me see here. Yeah, here, Fort Lauderdale, landing in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is where I used to live. I mean, I used to live not in Fort Lauderdale, as a city outside of Fort Lauderdale, but Fort Lauderdale is, that was our wheelhouse. That's where we, I worked downtown Fort Lauderdale, for a very long time before we moved up to Central Florida. So I have a lot of actual personal connection with the places that these folks have been. The cruise ships, I did a lot of work with the cruise industry in my litigation support stuff, Carnival, Princess Cruises, and others. But so I'm familiar with a lot of the stuff that they're talking about, and behind the scenes stuff at that, because my work was always behind the scenes kind of stuff. So very interesting. So yeah, I have a big interest in a lot of their videos, and I think they're a fantastic channel and they got great videos. So by all means, check them out. And if you like what you see, join their network. Now again, this is kind of a new channel, and they have 83 subscribers. I'd love to see this balloon up to over 1,000 quickly through proper networking, legal, moral, and ethical networking. And I absolutely positively think there's no reason why anybody can't go from 0 to 1,000 very quickly, especially at this point in time. Now I look at their channels page, and they do indeed have the subscriptions, right? So they have subscriptions. I'm noticing some folks that I'm subscribed to, and it's great. It's fantastic. As a matter of fact, I see a mugshot of somebody I know down here, right? So it's a great channel. I highly suggest them, and they should be somebody to watch because they should be growing very quickly. Check them out. You like what you see, join their network. Creating a Simpler Life in the Adirondacks. This is a couple that I had met through comments below other people's channels. Remember, the comments below somebody's video, that's your calling card saying, hey, how you doing? I've been here. If you're somebody who's watching this video too, without asking for any favors, maybe they'll see your name, maybe they see your comment. You're not asking for anybody to come check you out. That's rude and inconsiderate to put on somebody else's channel anyway, but they come check you out, and maybe they'll end up starting a conversation with you and joining your network. And here's something we had in common right here is this polar cart, all right? There's a cart that we can use around the property to get things done, and we had some discussions about that stuff back in the day. So very nice. A great channel, and again, look at their channel, and they have all their subscriptions listed down there. This is a professional networking channel. They make great videos, great information, and they are planning for a simpler life in the Adirondacks. A beautiful area, beautiful neck of the woods, as you can so see here from their own property website snapshot up here. Check them out. Another person you'll probably be very familiar with is Farmall Fanatic. Man's all over the place. He is a farmer, hunter, and he does fishing too. And he also does projects around his property too. So I am not exploring tractor repair, crop farming, hunting tips and tricks. I don't do any of that. I have tractors, and I'm probably going to break my tractor quite a bit. But here's the thing. We don't have necessarily anything in common to property. We have some amount of property that he has and works with, and I have my little area that I work with. But I learned a lot of information from his channel. I watch his videos. I see what he's talking about. Tractor shopping is a good video. I look at he's got videos about his chickens, updates on the coop and things of that nature. Just a really and even he has a video with a cat, right? So I get to learn things from people who have like above and beyond my pay grade as far as knowledge and experience goes with land and how to work the land, how to deal with the land. I'm looking at the field in the background here and just worshiping the fact that this is much smoother than some of my fields, which might appear to be smoother, but are not. So anyway, Farmall Fanatic, and if you go to his channel section, you'll see people he is subscribed to as well, right? So to me, that's a professional level of a channel that somebody who's interested in having a professional channel, growing their network, and doing it legally, morally, and ethically. Let's check out the Gunner Travel and Event channel. And this gentleman here, we met through comments below somebody else's video, Exponential Potential. He's got a variety of videos having to do with travel and experiences and things of that nature. And I greatly appreciate his channels. I get to travel vicariously through everybody who has a channel, a travel channel and things of that nature. I get to travel vicariously through them. Also, if we look at, now this one here looks a little bit different. All right. He has another channel called Gunner Gaming, and I am not subscribed to that one. I'll have to check it out. I just actually found this, but he also has his subscriptions. This looks a little bit different. If you click on the subscriptions thing, you'll go to that page where he shows all the subscriptions. Mine is set up the same way, by the way. So if you look at the channels, hopefully it'll go back to that. Mine will kind of look like this, where it says a featured channel and it'll have subscriptions. If you click on the word subscriptions, then you'll see the entire subscription page, right? So again, another professionally oriented, great videos too, by the way. Check them out. If you like what you see, join his network. And then, but a professional channel interested in growing and maintaining a professional channel. And of course, I love cats. We have cats in the house here, and they're all indoor cats. But we have Jennifer Morales Feline Films. This, by the way, is just a fantastic name. Her name's Jennifer Morales, but Feline Films, I mean, it's like, can you score a better name for a channel that's about felines, right? Again, she has, when I first met her, probably through a comment, through another video, or maybe I found her video being suggested to me from another video that I watched, or maybe she had made a comment under another channel that I had seen, and we connected up and found her channel. And she has just absolutely fantastic videos about her adventures with her cats. And Annie is like the newest of the bunch over here, this little kitten. She rescued another kitten. So, and I believe, if I have this wrong, somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe all her cats are rescued in some way or another. Or they're certainly not bought from a pet store kind of pets. All right, so if we look at her channels, okay, she also shows the subscriptions. So I hope you're seeing a pattern here in the kind of channels that I'm looking for going forward. Will have all this information available. Let's go back to her videos for a second. Be sure to check out Jennifer Morales Feline Films. I'll have the links to all of these channels below in the description. Be sure to check them out. Life with Ken and Jane. Now, this is a channel that I had met up with, certainly through comments below. And but if you look at some of their videos are about travel trailers and things of that nature, and traveling in general, and things that they're up to and the adventures that they're having. Now, I would have probably connected up with them on that specific idea of travel trailers, motorhomes, and things of that nature. But they're just a fantastic channel, and they're connected with a whole lot of people that I'm connected with as well. and they also show the subscriptions that they have. Now, I'm going to pretty much, before I go through the last three, I'm going to mention the fact that it's really, really important for me as a channel that wants to be professional, network professionally, grow professionally. Look, as the tail end of the baby boomer generation, I'm telling you, my entire existence, people have always said you need to network. You have to network. You have to network with other people who are doing the same thing. You have to join clubs, organizations, this and that and the other thing. I'm a hardcore introvert. I don't do that sort of thing, but I can network. You just have to find the best way that's most comfortable for you to network. And through the comments below other people's videos, to me, that's the very best way for me to network with other people. And that's how I've met some really dynamic and fantastic folks from all over the world. All right. And let's check out somebody that is going to look like maybe they're related to me. Sam Hayden is actually, that I know of, he could be, but I don't know if we're actually related anyway. But he has an interest in technology, video production, things of that nature. Here's an interesting thing where he's talking about I did a video on a suction cup mount. He has one right here. So he's interested in making video as well. And he has the interest in the science and technology of it, or the technology behind it all as well. And he has a great channel. So I enjoy, and drones also. He had some drone footage. When I was looking at drones specifically, that's probably around the time that I first found him, and it was probably through a comment below somebody else's video. All right, and if we look at his channels page over here, he's going to, again, like me, he has the setup as this. He has the featured channel thing and also subscriptions. If you click on his subscriptions page, you'll see all the folks that he subscribed to as well. All right. Again, the important thing about that is these are people. Here's somebody I'm subscribed to right here. Probably some other ones, right? Is that Brandon? So, we'll see people that we are connected with. We know that we are a network of networks, or actually networks of networks. And when you put us all together, we are YouTube. And that's how we all grow together, to get our solid base and to network with professional channels that want to keep growing. And speaking of you know who travel channel, this is somebody, and I actually use this couple as the perfect example of the power of exponential potential between making a comment below a video. They actually found my channel because of a comment I made below somebody else's channel. And that's somebody who doesn't necessarily like to network and try to grow her channel, but they found her, and I'm like, hang on a second. I saw, and then I saw one of her newest videos, and I saw them below that video. I'm like, I wonder if they found me from her channel, and they did. That's exactly where they found me, and they came over to my channel, checked me out. They liked what they saw, and they joined my network. I love, looking at their videos. They're all original videos. They're great videos. They have fantastic thumbnails. There's no clickbaits or anything like that. Just fantastic stuff. And looking at their, and they have playlists as well. A lot of these channels will have playlists, all right? Which is, YouTube likes playlists. It's important for YouTube to have playlists. And for my specific channel, playlists are vital because I do a variety of different subject matter. I don't just do creators helping creators. I do other things which may not perform very well initially, but they're more evergreen videos that I like to produce because I want videos to have a very, very long shelf life. I want people to be able to come back 5, 10, 15 years and say, that video from Ray was very good. It's very helpful, and that's what I look for. Now, if you look at their channels page, again, you will see here's Alvy channel. Pops up right away. Very simple logo, by the way. Right? Nice. Alvy is orange. So anyways, you check them out. If you like what you see, join their network. All of them. But if you want to start networking with people, this is where you go. This is how you do it, right? So for newer channels out there and stuff like that, this is what you want to do. And let's go to Yana, and I'll check her out and show you this channel. This is one of the first channels I also joined up with, was Yana Violin. She does some just incredible music with her violin. She has some great, great songs, and it's just incredible work. I believe she works in the cruise industry too, so it's tied into a lot of the travel channels and stuff like that. I believe one of her videos is like yeah, here we go, ship life, right? So she actually, has done work on the cruise ships and stuff like that. So you can look at some of the travel channels like BeeBee's Funtastic Adventures. You see they're on a cruise ship and everything else. Well, check out Yana Violin. Here's the other side of the coin. Here's somebody who's actually a performer on the cruise ship. They're actually working on the cruise ship and getting a job done that way. And has just fantastic, just incredible talent. And there's a few folks out there like that. But again, right? I believe she has some playlists. Yeah, she does. And if you look at her channels page, again, she's showing the people that she's subscribed to. So networks of networks, networking with others. If you get around to the whole system, we are going to be all of YouTube, but the creator side. You know, not the entire of YouTube. We're creators helping creators. We're creators working with other creators. You don't need to put a title on it whatsoever because there is one. It's called YouTube, but the creator side of the house, we're people that want to make our channels grow professionally every day, every way, and getting the job done. And that's where James Cox and those kind of channels come into effect, because they really are wanting to introduce people to how to do it the right way, legally, morally, and ethically. Now, I want to touch on one more thing. Let's go back to Farmall Fanatic here for a second. You'll notice that he has his number of subscribers listed right here. This is information that we can actually choose to show or not show. But he has it shown right there. And if we go to, I don't want to actually jump over to a video and start playing it because I don't like, let me see here what I can do. Let's do this review one right here. Oh, well, it says 534 views here. So he's showing the views on his video. I'm going to pause this one right away and I'll finish watching it in a few minutes. This one here, it shows the likes and dislikes. Who's disliking the video? Come on. These buttons shouldn't even be. The thumbs up button might be there. You know, that might be good. The thumbs down button does never, you know, it should not even be there. It's ridiculous. But you know, you can see the comments below. Let me see if let me just see top ones. If I've watched this video yet, I have not. Okay, so I haven't hit the like button yet. So good. I get to watch another video. I get to like the video, right? But he has all this information shown. That's my point. He's showing the number of likes, shows the number of dislikes, shows the number of people subscribed to his channel. He has all this information. Let's go back out to his main channel for a second, because I'll be watching this video after I get done making this one. And, you know, because I started the video, I'm going to watch it. And we'll go to the videos page. So he shows all this information. He shows the channels that he's subscribed to. And it's a professional channel doing professional videos and basically a professional network environment, all right? Obviously, he does farming and things of that nature for his, you know, the day job, to kind of getting the job done financially for the family and all that. But yet he has great YouTube videos, and I could foresee him being highly, you know, being somebody that corporate America might want to say, hey, we would like to have you make some videos along the lines, and you know, it could end up being additional income for him that way, far above and beyond being monetized as a whole. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. As far as going forward, I never want to unsubscribe from anybody. And as far as if a channel's a real channel, if it's really there and it hasn't been banned by YouTube, I'm never going to unsubscribe from a channel, except for once they get banned from YouTube and I find them over there, then I'll go ahead and unsubscribe from the dead channel that no longer exists. But as far as going forward goes, I want to see channels like this, like a newer channel right here. They got it. They nailed it right off the top. They got channels listed. These are people they're subscribed to. You know, and let's see, check out their about. They're new. You know, they're from July of 2018, but they got a bunch of videos on their channel. You know, uploading, sharing, getting the job done that way. Sharing the information of the people they're networked with, and these are all great people. Check them out. I certainly will be, because that's what it's all about. I want to associate with other channels that are interested in being professional, growing, getting the job done, and networking with other people. So I will continue to be a little bit more selective, but this is the kind of criteria that I want to see on other channels going forward. So in the past, I'd give people the benefit of the doubt, but going forward, I want to see channels that are serious about getting the job done and are operating on more of a high professional, a higher level of professionalism, right? So that's what I'm looking for. And in all honesty, you know, if we go back to the YouTube thing here, let's go back to Tom. You know, they're deadly serious. I mean, they are absolutely, you know, you see the custom thumbnail warning up here. He gives a couple other warnings down here in this video. I'd suggest watching it. It's kind of a longer video, but watch it anyway. Because he has information in there, you know, things they're trying to do, things they're working on, things that they're cleaning up, and they are, I'm telling you, they're going to absolutely positively start hammering away on cleaning up YouTube more and more and more, because they realize they let things go way too far. You know, I don't like you know, I'm not satisfied with the amount of transparency that they have in what they're doing, how they're doing it, and why they're doing it. I certainly hated the 4K, 1K snafu. That was really horribly done and didn't need to go that way. But in cleaning things up and continually purging the bad accounts and getting rid of things that should not be there, that, in all honesty, done right, should help out the entire platform in general. All right. So with that, sorry for the length of this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to make that comment below and let me know. All right. So with that, until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.